A pair of separate wildlife incidents in Mississauga involving a snake and a coyote have officials in the city renewing an old plea to the public. David Zura explains.
That snake was found kind of right around here, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, just along the shoreline of near where we're standing right now.
This week, a large snake was found dead along the shoreline of the Credit River around Arundel Park. Officials identifying it as a common red-tailed boa, a popular constrictor species kept as pets. This video of the animal going viral on social media.
These snakes don't get large enough to be considered a public safety risk.
Between abandonment or escape, do one of those scenarios sound more plausible to you?
I'd say given the temperatures, it's likely that it was an abandonment.
It essentially died of the elements?
I would say it would have, yes.
I'm looking at the river, the water's flowing quickly. Where this snake actually came from, it could have come from quite far, couldn't it?
Yeah, the Credit River runs through multiple jurisdictions and quite a ways through the city of Mississauga.
And then just a few days before that snake was discovered, Mississauga resident Alvaro Furtado was out for a walk with his small dog when he suddenly ran directly into a coyote that was trying to get to the dog.
She was trailing behind me, and the next thing I knew is she came kind of screaming across in front of me. She was yipping and yelping, and something had smacked into my leg. And then I looked down, and there was what I originally thought was a German Shepherd.
And Vixen's okay?
Yeah, she's fine. I picked her up after the fact. Got her home as quickly as I could.
Smith telling us he is aware of this incident with the coyote, adding the number of encounters involving pets is down, while the number of residents reporting sightings is up.
We're seeing a lot more deliberate wildlife feeding to things like pigeons and coyotes even. So chunks of meat, dinner plates with meat items and other food items.
Is that?
There's an example of wildlife feeding right there.
During our conversation, Smith noticing this, food that appeared to be deliberately left out and open just steps away.
Well, we're disappointed.
So actually, should we be removing it?
I will be.
Yeah.
Rice and possibly vegetables.
A little over a year ago, I did a story with Mississauga city staff who were asking the public to stop leaving food out for coyotes, this very same topic. In that time frame, since that appeal went out, a year and a half or so, has this problem gotten better, or are you seeing it getting worse?
I'd have to say that the problems have gotten worse.
Why do you think that is?
I think a lot of people are set in their ways. People are doing it because they love animals.
Is that a good way to show love for an animal?
It's not in reality.
Smith warns feeding animals isn't healthy for them, makes them dependent, and increases the likelihood of dangerous encounters. In Mississauga, David Zura, City News.